Cowboy Bebop, the movie, also known as Cowboy Bebop the movie, Knockin' on Heaven's Door, Jikijban Korbi Babapu, Tengoku no Tobira, titled Cowboy Bebop, Heaven's Door in English, is a 2001 animated film directed by Shinichi Watanabe. The screenplay was written by Keigo Nobumoto, based on the Cowboy Bebop anime series created by Sunrise. The plot centers on bounty hunter Spike Spiegel and his crewmates aboard the vessel Bebop in their efforts to find a criminal who is planning to release an unknown pathogen on Mars. The title of the movie is taken from the Bob Dylan song of the same name. The character Vincent is based around the musician. Plot. The year is 2071, a few days before Halloween. An unknown pathogen is being released in the capital city of Mars, and the government has issued a 300 million woolong reward, the largest bounty in history, for the capture of whoever is behind it. The bounty hunter crew of the spaceship Bebop, Spike, Faye, Jet, Ed and Ian, take the case with hopes of cashing in the great bounty. But the mystery surrounding the man responsible, Vincent Volaju, goes deeper than they ever imagined, and they are not the only ones hunting him. The original creators of the pathogen have dispatched an agent named Elektra to deal with Vincent, as well as take out anyone who might uncover the truth behind his murderous crusade against the Martian government. As the hunt for the man with no past and no future continues to escalate, the fate of Mars rests with the Bebop crew, a responsibility they aren't so sure they can handle. Development. Shinichi Watanabe, creator of the Cowboy Bebop series, said in an interview he aimed to use more difficult technical effects available for the film, to create a live-action look that would permeate throughout the animated film. When asked what the audience should watch out for in the film, Watanabe responded by saying that one should not just pay attention to images, since the creators pushed themselves on the story, the facial expressions, and everything. In addition, Watanabe said that he kept the whole Bebop flavor in mind, and that some viewers would not perceive the film as being distinct from the television series. Watanabe chose to use an arabesque atmosphere, which was described by an interviewer as permeating everywhere from the images to the music, saying that the Arab world was alien to him, and that it wasn't used much in the television series. He said that he ultimately created the film using the inspiration I got while I was in Morocco to gain inspiration, adding that he would not have used the material in his film if he did not like what he saw. Watanabe used two guest directors, with Hiroyuki Okira creating the opening and Tensei Akamura created the Western film within the film. When asked by the interviewer if he asked directors to create segments with different sensibilities, Watanabe responded by saying that the segments were very different from the rest of the film, and that the schedule would not have allowed Watanabe to film them, so he had decided that he would rather let someone I could trust film the segments. Watanabe cast Tsutomu Isabe and Ai Kobayashi as guest voice actors. Neither of them had very much experience in animation voice acting. Watanabe said that he cast them, since he knew exactly what kind of voice I wanted. He said that he especially experienced this feeling regarding Kobayashi, since he thought that's it. She's Elektra, after hearing Kobayashi's demonstration tape. Watanabe said that he also felt that Isabe had the right voice. Watanabe said, in terms of dramatics, he wanted to use voice actors who could give a raw, naturalist feel to Bebop. Watanabe added that he had not originally planned to use Renji Ishibashi for the role of the robber Renji. He said that, when he and the other creators planned the convenience store robbery scene, writer Keigo Nobumoto said that she could not find inspiration. The creators decided to use a real-life actor as a model for the robber and the writers based the robber on Ishibashi. The creators seriously offered the actor a role. Watanabe said that he was half joking, and doubted that Ishibashi would accept the role. Watanabe said that he felt so pleased when Ishibashi accepted the role. The interviewer said that he believed the film was very psychedelic. Watanabe concurred, adding that the film can get a little psychedelic, and cited the hallucination scenes. When asked by an interviewer with which character do you empathize the best, or on whom do you feel you can best project yourself, Watanabe responded by saying that's a difficult question. He added that he empathized with all of his characters, but that he had to simultaneously keep them all at arm's length or else he could not create with them. Watanabe also said he felt there were bits of me in every one of the characters. Role: Japanese voice actor, English voice actor Spike Spiegel, Kichi Yamada, Stephen Blum, Faye Valentine, Megumi Hayashibara, Wendy Lee, Jet Black, Unshai Shizuka, Bo Billingsley, Edeo Itada, Melissa Fan, Vincent Volaju, Tsutomu Isaac, Darren Norris, Elektra, Oviraure Ikabayashi, Jennifer Hale, Rashid, Nikki Curtis, Nicholas Guest, Lee Sampson, Yuji Uda, Dave Wittenberg. Reception to the film was positive, earning a 64% score on Rotten Tomatoes. The BBC gave it 4 out of 5 stars, calling it an example of anime at its very best and good enough to deserve mention in the same breath as Akira, Ghost in the Shell, and Spirited Away. A positive review on fan site The Jazz Messengers, which gave it an A, indicates that fans of the series were not disappointed. It was nominated in 2004 for the Online Film Critics Society Awards in the Best Animated Feature category. Music. The original soundtrack was written and performed by the Seatbelts, who released an album and a mini-album of the film's music, entitled Future Blues and Ask DNA respectively. Blu-ray disc. The movie was released on Blu-ray disc in Japan on July 25, 2008, featuring remastered 1080p video and Dolby True HD lossless 5.1 audio.